Do you want the chance to win 5 Funko Pop collectibles? All you have to do is like our social media at IAYTD and Facebook.com/IAYTD, and keep on the lookout for as soon as we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway, and one of you is going to get 5 of those awesome bad boys. Yes, the ones you get will be in the box, pristine condition, and yes, it applies to anywhere in the world. So get to liking. We are also doing a 10,000 subscriber Q&A, so if there's questions you have, things you want me to talk about, questions you want me to answer, whatever, ask them in any of these videos and I will cover them in that video. Now on with the show.
Ha! You want me? You got me!
Welcome to I Am Your Target Demographic. This week we're diving into the fandom of Dragon Ball. This video is really intended to inform and educate those that don't know much about this arena, not for die-hard fans. With that in mind, we may skip over facets of the story and characters to help offer a brief yet hopefully accurate look at this franchise's history and impact. Dragon Ball began in 1984 as a manga, which is a style of Japanese comic books and graphic novels, typically aimed at adults as well as children. This line of comics ran for 519 chapters compiled into 42 volumes, like graphic novels would be, and lasted for 11 years, ending its run in 1995. It was created by Japanese artist Akira Toriyama and would go on to become one of the most successful mangas ever internationally. In 1986, it was turned into an animated series and released in Japan. It was released with English voiceover work in 1995, but was cancelled after only 13 episodes due to low ratings. At this point, a new studio named Funimation redid the audio and recut the episodes to release on Cartoon Network starting in 2001 in the US. Around the same time, various other versions were released across most English-speaking countries, including Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and most English-speaking European countries. The animated series became more popular than the manga in most English-speaking countries, while sales of the manga were still boosted significantly internationally. The animated series is known for its battle sequences, and some fight scenes last multiple episodes to get through. The longest fight scene is said to be about 20 episodes long, though the show is beloved for its amazing fight sequences, so no one really complained. So what is Dragon Ball about? On a very superficial level, it's about a young boy named Goku who is on a quest to retrieve 7 objects called Dragon Balls, which can together summon an ancient dragon who grants wishes. Throughout this journey, Goku masters various martial arts and uncovers new powers at his disposal. He discovers that he is not from Earth, but instead is an alien race called Saiyans. As Goku battles, he eventually learns how to unlock a transformation called Super Saiyan, which changes his hair to yellow and makes him incredibly powerful. Surprisingly, in the manga, it took 317 chapters for this transformation to appear. There are advanced levels of this transformation that even further enhance his strength, but I won't go into that too much. Just know that Goku eventually became one of the most powerful characters in all of fiction, not just manga or anime, and is often compared to Superman in terms of power.
Do it! Just do it!
One downside to being Saiyan is that under a full moon, they can turn into great apes, uncontrollable and unpredictable. Goku even accidentally murders his grandfather the first time this happens. To stop it, you can either cut off the tail or literally destroy the moon. Either one. So we've been talking about Dragon Ball. What is Dragon Ball Z then, you might ask? The original Dragon Ball is the first 194 chapters of the manga, while Dragon Ball Z is the final 325 chapters, taking place 5 years after the first run. This series shows a slightly older and more powerful Goku. The show is often referred to in shorthand as DBZ. There have been several spin-offs and movies following these cartoon series. The originals were remastered for high definition and added some re-recorded vocals called Dragon Ball Kai, which would serve as an entry point for new fans. New stories have also been created not based on the original manga, called Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super. There have also been 19 animated theatrical releases in Japan, many of which aren't considered canon as they provide alternate endings or retellings of events from the manga or the anime. Coming to the live-action big screen has been a real struggle for Dragon Ball, with the only official live-action movie being Dragon Ball Evolution, which now sits at 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm not ready for this. You are the only one who can do it.
In addition to the shows and movies, there have also been quite a few video game franchises, including the most recent example, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, for the newer consoles. In terms of pop culture references, one of the biggest is the usage of the term over 9,000, which has become a quote used quite frequently. It originated in an episode of Dragon Ball Z in which Vegeta, one of Goku's rivals in the story, reads how powerful Goku is and states that his power level is over 9,000.
Vegeta, what did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000! 9,000?! There's no way that could be right!
The term over 9,000 has now been used to represent any high number or even to replace intangible phrases like lots or tons. The term going Super Saiyan is also used quite frequently, representing when someone rages out and becomes powerful.
If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.
So those are just the basics of Dragon Ball, what it's about, why it was successful, and some ways you might have heard or seen about Dragon Ball in pop culture. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
So that's the secret to the Saiyan's power. It's that tail.